Okay, so the clip you're about to see is a recording from a call that I had with a group of other agency owners where I pretty much explained my entire LinkedIn strategy that I use to book 70 plus meetings in 1 month using one LinkedIn account, 35 minutes of work per day, and a terrible profile picture. So, if you don't know who I am, my name's Ethan Welby. I'm the founder of ETL Digital. We partner with established marketing agencies to help them add an extra $50 to $100,000 per month in recurring revenue within 6 to 9 months. So that's all from me. Enjoy the video. How I book 70 plus meetings in a month using one LinkedIn account, 35 minutes of work per day, and a terrible profile picture of 16-year-old me at a party. I'm
Have
not
you
even
tried
joking.
it? Have you tried it without that one?
I have it without that now. This isn't even a good
Okay,
picture, but to say I did it with this one just shows
says
that you
enough about
guys
the
can definitely
strategy.
do this shit. Yeah. So I've listed some foundational things like overarching principles of booking the meetings, but then I've also gone into the exact tactics that I use to actually do it. So the first one, as you probably know already, like offer is king, right? You could have, honestly, yeah, offer is king, but you want to focus on risk reduction as opposed to outcome generation. So when I booked 70 plus meetings, I was using a pay per performance model. So keep that in mind as I go along with this, because it's extremely appealing. So I was working with marketing agencies. If I book them a meeting, then they only pay after the meeting's booked, plus the setup, obviously. But that offer is like very appealing because there's very little risk as opposed to anything else, like retainers. Then perception is reality. Just don't look like a loser on LinkedIn. Well, that's the goal. The way people perceive you, if you look like you do this stuff, look like you have clients, they will think you have clients, even if you don't have clients. So as much as you might not like it, focus on looking like an expert in your field, and then you'll get results. Then volume negates luck, just do a lot. And then your only competition is obscurity. So sell by being known. And that's what I'm going to talk about with the content, posting content every single day. Because once you send outreach, some people will see it, but most people won't. If you keep posting content and popping up on their feeds every single day, then they are more likely to get back in touch with you, to remember who you are, and then ultimately buy from you. It's like having an email list and emailing them every single day, but it's that powerful. That's your LinkedIn connection list. So really make use of it. So in terms of the tactics on exactly how I booked 70 plus meetings a month, what I started with doing is I built a no-brainer offer, a performance-based one, so pay per booking, right? There's an offer module in the growth partner thing, so I don't really need to go into that. I optimized my profile, and what I did was I linked a checklist that I used to give to my coaching clients on exactly how to do it. So I'll just go through that quick. So I put here, your profile is 70% of the reason why someone chooses to respond. Judgment is inevitable. People are going to judge you whether you look great or whether you look terrible. You might as well use this to your advantage. So when you create a profile, there's two major objectives. The first is to position yourself as an expert, and the second is to present social proof or value. If you don't have case studies, post content on, whatever you're doing. Anything's better than nothing. So with the banner, feel free to literally just model what I'm doing if you want. Blinked already did that. So literally. But
I
no,
already did
yeah, I
yeah.
expected it. But now go ahead. So the banner, high quality and mentions the outcome that you help your clients to achieve. You can make this in Canva, super simple. Just go with that. Profile picture, clear headshot, no selfies, no pictures at parties. Just keep it as simple as possible. Headline, what I like to do is state the outcome and state the offer. So mine is founder of ETL Digital, helping established marketing agencies to increase revenue by this much in this time frame. Then featured section. So you really want to view your profile as a funnel. So think of this as like the headline. This is the start. And then as people go along, they're interested, they see the headline, they go down. So you want to utilize this as like a call to action, your featured section. So what you can do is put a link to your Calendly here so that you don't even need to talk to people. If they're interested, if they're really interested, they'll just book in. And that saves you a lot of time because you'll just be getting inbound leads, especially if you keep posting content. Then what I also do is I just posted some videos just to add value. What you can also do is post your case study videos. That's what I'm going to do in the future. And it's always going to be here. So every time someone sees your profile, they'll see this and they'll be getting sold every single time you do it. So that's the featured section. If you don't have any of this stuff, just use top performing posts. And then the about section, I have a workflow for that as well if you want to use that. Otherwise, just, freestyle it. But I start with the offer, guarantee, some scarcity, main benefits, bonuses, who it's for, who it's not for, and then a call to action of booking a call. You guys can literally just model this if you want. Go ahead. And then experience, can pretty much just do anything here. Some people even copy and paste this and just put it there. Skills would be good to get some skills or endorsements. But other than that, that's pretty much everything. And then I included some resources here like Canva for creating a high quality banner, and then the about section for how to create this copy over here. Then connected with 50 plus people a day using software or manually.
Can you do 50? I thought it was beforehand. I thought it was 20, and with Expandy it was about 100. But isn't it 100 or what is it right now? I'm not really into LinkedIn, so I'm not fully clear on what's the case right now.
Right now I'm doing like 70 to 80. I just put this 50 here as like an average, but I was doing like 100 in the past.
Are you doing them manually every day or?
No, I use Leah.
Can you up that with Leah?
Yeah. You have to turn off safe mode and you can go to like 70. So yeah, do that. And then another thing I did was for my outreach, I did voice notes to 20 prospects per day. Right. This was one of the biggest changes that I made, and it brought some of the biggest results because people have to listen to it in order to figure out what it says, and people really want to know what it says. So I'd recommend trying that. In terms of the script, it is pretty simple. It is something like, hey, name, hope you're doing great. Good to be connected. I've got an opportunity that I think could help you to get a lot more clients, but the last thing I want to do is start talking about it without your permission. So if you are able to take on more clients, let me know. If not, no problem. Otherwise, hope you have a great day. I think that's how the script went. Can't really remember, but that's very close to how it is. And then I sent text messages if I had like a backlog of a whole lot of prospects and I just wanted to get more volume out. Right, then if they didn't reply, send 2 follow-ups. So, hey, did that voice note go through? That's a good one. And then as dumb as this one sounds, you say, making sure this doesn't get lost in the inbox, and you use a Mr. Bean GIF or any other stupid GIF. The more stupid, the better results. And that's scientific fact. Then I created a mini pitch, and that's a pre-made response template for everyone that is interested that had a call to action to booking a call. So this just saves you time. This is how it looks. I don't know if you can see this, but basically it just gives a quick overview of what I do, then has a call to action of booking a call. And I literally just copy and paste that for every single person that, is interested. Then what else? Content. Before I go into content, do you guys have any questions on that?
Not really.
All right.
Not so far.
Okay, cool. And then this is another thing with the content. With the clients I've had in the past, they say this is one of the most helpful things that they have. So obviously you don't want to spend hours a day making content. That's a hassle. So what you can do is schedule, 20 high quality, high engaging pieces of content in probably like, an hour. And it can be scheduled for 3 weeks in advance if you use these things. So the first one is the content matrix. The second is called templates. And I got this from doing courses on people who make content on like LinkedIn and Twitter. So over here, this is called templates. So the best content creators in the world, they don't just wake up one day and, go to their laptop and think, what am I going to write about? They have a system for doing it, a system for creating high quality, high engaging content every single time. And that's why they are where they are. So the way they do this is what I learned from Justin Walsh, is that they create templates based on the best posts with the highest engagement on Twitter and LinkedIn. So for example, you'll see this post on Twitter got 1.7K likes. That's good on Twitter. How to build a one-person business, all the way, whatever. But what you can do is use this exact format, because this format is high engaging, and you can use this format to plug in your own niche data, right? I hope this makes sense. So this format is proven to work based on this. So what you can do, if you're talking about agencies, for example, or I don't know, software companies, you can say how to sign agency clients. Old way, this, and this. New way, this, and this. And it's proven to be high converting because it worked for this niche. So you can get endless content ideas very quickly, or content formats very quickly, and it's all proven to work. This one got 27K likes on Twitter. So if you look through my posts, they're pretty much copy and paste these formats. But then you might be thinking like, okay, the format's cool, but I don't know what to write about. So this is when I created the content matrix. So I don't know where the workflow is for this. I'll find it and I'll send it to you. But it pretty much, here it is. Pretty much is a workflow for defining exactly what you do in terms of your niche, and then creating content ideas out of all of those. So you just state what you do, for example, client acquisition, break that down into 3 to 10 major components, sourcing leads, LinkedIn outreach, email outreach. Then you break that down into even more micro components. So subject lines, I don't know, copy, whatever, delivery, all of that. Then you have a huge list of topics and you just plug that into these or into these, and then you are set for content for life. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then, yeah, that's pretty much the entire workflow on what I did. If it seems simple, it's because it is. Just create an offer, optimize your profile, send outreach, follow it up, and then create content. If you can do that consistently, you'll be good. And then obviously LinkedIn's changed a lot. So they've limited the number of volume you can do, or the amount of volume you can do. So what I'm doing now is you can get separate LinkedIn accounts. You can just use like a friend's account. That's what I did over here. So yeah, I can just get like a friend's account, and then where is that? Anyway, so yeah, get a friend's account, change the thing to your company, work from there. If you don't have friends, you can just use Leah, and then they give you like an avatar. They just change the picture to like some stock image, and you can send from there. That allows you to get your volume up. And then obviously email. So I use purely LinkedIn for the first years up until now. Now I'm only converting to email to get the volume up. But beyond that, LinkedIn is sufficient. And yeah, you guys have any questions?
Sick. The content, like the templates thing, is that in a format you can share anywhere, or is it just?
Yes, I could share the Notion thing, the Notion like document, and it's a public thing. So if you just want to use it, you can.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
Have you done courses on LinkedIn? You just said that you did it with some coaching. Did you done that before?
Yeah, I used to have coaching clients for outreach. People just used to pay me to hear how I did it. So it's pretty much like what I did in the past, especially on LinkedIn.
Kind of the Jacob and Jordan from LinkedIn.